Howdy doody, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, how you doing? Hey Danny, what game is this? Lord of the Rings Online, based in an MMO. So yeah, massive multiplayer online RPG. I've been playing it for 18 years now. 18 years, yeah. Oh good, oh good, oh good. Boo-ba-doo-boo-boo. Okay, we've got a couple of codes, have we? Let me just use that. Let's just use that 1 second. As we do that. Freebie keys and stuff like that. Let's just grab some keys. Is this going to behave itself? Is it going to work? Oh, is the LOTRO store being a bit funky? It looks like it might be. It looks like it might be. Let me just do that again. Excellent, love it. How you doing anyway? Hope you're all well, hope you're all tickety-boo. Let's just bring that page up there. Need to see that chat as well. I don't want to be all the chats. There we go. So that's one key redeemed. Let's see what the other key was. That one. Thank you, 2025. Don't actually, I remember using that one before. Anyway, let's, where'd that one go? There. Let's just do that as well. Okay. We got a fair amount of stuff there. Mithril coins and all that kind of shenanigans, which is good. Let's go to the chat. Let's just go to the Marvel House. Yeah, let's just put that there. Let's just pause that. Jobs are good. Excellent. Excellent. Right. Okay. I was trying to remember where we got up to with this. It's been a while. I have to admit, I haven't played LOTRO in a little while. But we are making our way to Ubarhabel. Okay, we're down here in Katab. Excellent, Smithers. Excellent. Right, so what we're going to do is I just want to grab my cab. And I'm just going to make that just a smidge bigger. Just a smidge. There we go. There we go. Let's do that. Let's put it there out the way. Oh yes. Here we go. Anyway, right, so yeah, we haven't played in a while. It's been. Yeah, I love it. How you doing, Ben? How are you, dude? And unfortunately I've got auto HDR on, which is a bit of a pain because it's a bit overly bright. But there you go. Let's decline that. Don't want to do that. Celebrate spring. Well, we'll do that because you can literally hand that one in straight away. Yeah, I'm going to decline that. Thank you. Excellent. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I haven't played for over 2 months. I popped in a couple of weeks, I'd say a couple of weeks, probably a month ago, something like that, just to literally do some stuff on Orcrist, not Orcrist, on Mordor, just because I'm a kin leader on there, but it's pretty much dead as a dodo for many reasons, obviously, but let's just open that. Let's do them. Scrolls. It's not bad. It's not bad. So yeah, there is a patch due soon. Nice. That just dinged me through. Very nice. Only popping by as I got a few bits to do funnily on game, but yeah, I've been playing a while since I've seen exactly. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, most of the last month or so has been a lot of FPS. I've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders. Before that, I was playing a lot of Battlefield 6. So yeah, lots on that side of things. And yeah, there's obviously a new expansion riding. Update Wednesday, not long. Okay, yeah. So yeah, there's the new expansion, which I'm gonna get. I mean, how much I get to play it, I don't actually know, but my only concern is that there's just not going to be a lot to it. Because I haven't been playing a lot of late. This is probably one of the reasons that I'm not getting a freebie this year, as in a freebie version of the game, which is fair enough. Because obviously I used to stream a significant amount of hours. Anybody that's watched this channel for any length of time will know that I've been playing for a long time and streaming quite a bit as well. So I think because I haven't played as much in the last year, I'm not going to get a free copy of the expansion. Not asking. So yeah, it's an interesting one. But there's going to be games that I end up moving on to in the future. I know me and Bane are keeping an eye on a certain Ashes of Creation, which we've been keeping an eye on. So yeah, that's due to come in. Is it this week? I think it's this week, isn't it, Ben? Going to early access over on Steam. So yeah, there's lots to do there. Lots to do. So whether we dive into that or not, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Actually, let me just check. If you haven't seen it anyway, Ashes of Creation, I think it's going to be a big deal. I do, honestly. But let me just... It's on my wish list anyway, so I'm just going to get that. It is... Ashes of Creation. Oh, no, it's the 11th. Hey, no worries, Ben. No worries. Please do. You're always more than welcome. Yeah, so if you've not seen it, Ashes of Creation... I'm just going to put it in the chat so you can keep an eye on that. The 12th, sorry, the 11th of December. So yeah, take a look at that. That is a new MMO that's coming. It's been in kind of closed betas for quite a while, but it's going on to Steam for early access from Intrepid Studios. It's been in development a long time, because I remember playing the Apocalypse, Ashes of Creation Apocalypse, which is almost like a PUBG arena kind of thing that they had, and they ended up dropping that many years ago. And it was like, nope, not going to happen. But yeah, this is the full MMORPG set in a living, reactive world where your choice is ship civilization. In this PvX open world sandbox, players will build cities, forge empires, lay siege to foes, and cover the ancients as you fight to reclaim the fallen world of Vera. So yeah, very interested. One thing I will say about that game, it's very expensive. The early access was well, not early access, sorry, the closed beta access was very expensive, and I mean very expensive. And it will be a pay to subscribe kind of deal, or subscription based as well. So yeah, whether you want to go in early access as well, but it may be expensive. Let me just get my hat on properly, because there we go. So yeah, we're going to play anyway. Oh, fucking hell, everything's so full in my bags. Anyway, you think I had a lot of stuff in my bags? Let me just get rid of that. Rally horns. What the fuck is that? Bywater. Minister of Midsummer. I've got so much shit in my bags. I actually have no idea why. Pick a mount. Okay, why have I got that? Where did I get it from? Yes, even my own kinship are even giving me grief, like, who the fuck are you? When did you last play? What's going on? Oh dear. So yeah, anyway, we are here in Cape of Umbar, doing questy poos down here. I actually can't remember what the freaking hell I'm doing. I mean, 147 and the cap is 150. But I believe, and somebody can... How you doing, Milan? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Somebody's going to have to quote me if I'm wrong, but I do believe with the update, the next expansion, we are going up to 160. But my concern is that it's going to be more of the same and not a lot different. This last expansion for me, and I'm always quite honest about things, it just didn't do it for me. It really didn't do it for me. I mean, it was nice. They're going down to, you know, the southern parts of the world and everything over the border. But it just, to me, it didn't feel like LOTRO, or it doesn't feel like Lord of the Rings. It just, cheers, Kerr, thank you. It just doesn't feel part, or there's a severe disconnect. Now, it's going to be difficult to keep doing your Mordors, you know, Eriador and Ravanian and stuff like that. It's going to be very, very difficult. So maybe there isn't much in the way that they can do in a traditional style of, you know, what you think of Lord of the Rings. But yeah, we're going to be going to what, Haroldwaith, probably going into, are we going into Shagana, near Harad, because we're going to be pushing even further that way. I think the problem is as well is that here is that for me, by the time I even get through here, I'm going to be at 150, and all this to Ambarul, etc. I'm just not going to be questing through, because it's kind of, what do you do it for? What do you do it for apart from some kind of deeds or whatever? You're not getting the XP and stuff like that. And I think you just it's so difficult. Having the content there is great, but I think we need a different pathway to level through. I know we have all these different pathways back in Eriador. Go up to Even Dim instead of, you know, do the Yondershire or whatever. Or you can, instead of doing the Yondershire, you can come down to like the Troll Shores and do the Angle of Mythaethel. And that I love. Having the option of doing something. There was talk about was being able to skip past Moria and use a different pathway for your leveling. That would be cool. I just can't see them ever doing it. I very rarely do Isengard now. I never touch it. You know, I'm sure a lot of people will skip through Rohan as much as they want or as they do. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's several players that do like Rohan, etc. I think we all did when we first played it, but once you've done it, you know, 10, 12 times or whatever, it's just like, okay. I do think for the longevity we need different pathways, and I hope they flesh that out. But obviously the main story is past the books now. It's way beyond when we're in Umbar. It was talked about, but it didn't really focus in the Lord of the Rings story. And I'm saying story rather than the lore. Obviously it'll feature a lot more in the lore rather than the story. Similar with Mordor. Everybody wanted to be in there because that was the ultimate. But it's come a long way. 18 years is a very long time. I reckon we'll get to 20. After that, I just don't know what we're going to possibly do. Now, the only good thing for LOTRO is pretty much the Amazon game is dead in the water. Absolutely gone. I don't think we'll ever see anything from that ever again after the whole Amazon and it getting shut down and all that kind of jazz. I just can't see it ever seeing the light of day, so I don't think we'll get anything there. Right, so shall we Mother Munter's armor rather. Let's see what it is. So David Cal says in the Cape of Umbar the Can Scourger northeast of Rakatab. So that's going to be this one, isn't it? Yeah. Still got a lot of quests in there, but anyway. Do you know what? I mean, I've never kept up with all the changes and stuff, so to be honest with you, for me, wow, 44,000 XP for killing one of them. That's we're going to welcome back weekend. Yeah, we are. Okay, so that's 25% and 10% virtue gain. And I've got a lot of bonus XP. Also, that's a lot. 44,000. Anyway, right, let's trickle along here. Goblin Prowler. There we go. Arad's Rim Hunter. Yeah, you can come here. Yeah. Doink. 49,000. Yeah. Don't need to worry about the Seahawk. Boop. So yeah, level 160. I don't know how good, bad, indifferent that's gonna be. Is it just gonna be trudgery? Is it gonna be like, yeah, I can't wait to get to 160 because it's gonna give me X, Y, Z? Have they actually given any details about what's actually coming? I know we have had some streams where they've revealed some of the information in terms of landmass, scenario, obviously. Matt Elliott, I think his real name is. I always think that's really, really cool what he does with going behind the scenes, and because he can talk about it, he's the creator, you know, alongside many of the team. But he can talk about the whole ins and outs of, you know, reasons why certain things were done, etc. So I do like that. I do like the kind of behind the scenes looks. But have we actually had any other details about just showing off the new land masses, etc.? Guess I'll be intrigued. Return to Huzo at the Colony, right? Okay. Shore crab. Okay. But it's going to have to come out soon anyway. I think it's going to have to come out. They're not really kept up with what's due out. Okay, yeah. It's similar to me. And I think that's just kind of probably a lot of people are in that kind of same boat. You know, they might be playing it, but they haven't necessarily kept up with what's coming. But I haven't seen much. You know, they've announced it, but I want to know what's going to kind of grab me and bring me back. You know, what's kind of new mechanic? Are they going to stream? I do think as well we need to streamline the game. It is way too cluttered now with stuff. There is just too much stuff. You know, all these different essence boxes, traceries, need and currencies. Anybody knows that I just kind of had enough with all the currencies. Okay. It's just there's way too many things, and yeah, you could say, well, it's all, you know, what we need. You know, it keeps people playing, and it's a time sink and stuff like that. But it also bores the crap out of people, because if you spend any time away from it, you're just like, oh, yeah, I don't know what that does. What does this do? Can I? You know, all that kind of thing. And people are just very bloody confused with it. Because I certainly am. And like I say, I've been playing for like 18 years, and coming back to it, I'm just like, no idea what half of this does now. You know, what does this do? What about that? Boop. Okay, that did not fire off. My call to fate didn't fire off there. That's just rude. It activated, but it didn't fire off. Well. And, yeah, I'm kind of forgotten all of my skills. So, yeah, again, just... I think you need an ease of access to get people back into a game. It's okay having a game of this grandeur and this size. Always, there has to be pathways to get people back into it and make it accessible, and not think, oh shit, I haven't played for 5-10 years and everything's just a complete mess and I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just, you know, not conducive to getting people to come back and staying and wanting to maybe subscribe. I'm not saying just completely and utterly obliterate and simplify, because that never kind of works. But I do think that we do need something a bit better, a bit nicer, and a bit easier to work around. Oop. How for those that have been playing, obviously, how have the servers been behaving? Have they been behaving, or has it still been problematic? Is it still being like one step forward, two steps back, literally and figuratively? Salamanders. Okay. Captain, take you on. There we go. Soon done. And you. No, okay, recently, to be honest, always to wait to log in on a Sunday now, which is a good sign. Yeah, I mean, I did have to wait to log in. Malan said they're on Sting and there are no real problems, okay. I mean, last time I played, it was, you know, Sundays, obviously, queue time, busy times, queue time. Maybe, how are we doing in terms of fellowing? I mean, there's still, like, say, nearly 1,500... 1,438 people on, which, you know, is good to see, obviously, but it's a lot of people have condensed now from the server merges. I was just more concerned about the problems of actual... where do I need to go with that? Oh, shit, I've got to go back to Rakatab? Ah, fuck. Okay, let's get on the war steed. I was just kind of concerned how the servers have handled the continued number of people. Plus, it's really weird. I've been playing a lot of games recently with modern engines, and seeing this pop in of foliage and stuff like that is actually quite jarring. Because you'd be like, why is it popping in like that? What the hell? But this is the difference, you see. A very modern engine, like an Unreal Engine 5.6 or whatever, game compared to an engine that's potentially coming up to like nearly 30 years old at its basis, you know. Lots of differences, lots of differences. Actually, let's just do that. Let's just get on. Let's boogie. Just check on there. Okay, let's fire it off. That's fine. It's all good. Okay, so what is that one then? The voracious fire. Collect branches from fire at Rakatab. Okay, let me just see. Can I actually get up there? Or oh, actually no. Okay, whoop! Hit the brakes. Kerr, is that another one of your alts that's just joined the kinship? Or is that a different mark? See, this is getting confusing. Yeah, okay, so... okay, fair dues. Fair dues. Another out. All the outs. Okay, right, let's head into here. Right, okay. There we go. There's Daxamat. Anything still following? Yeah, you. shit. That was a tab onto the wrong thing. There we go. Nice.
I think we have made life a little more safe for the folk of Rakatab. But something still bothers me.
They can investigate the evidence coffer while Dax distracts the guards. Okay. Cool. Do, 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 do. Okay. Okay, let's I've got some other people I need to speak to as well. Return to Huzo. Actually, do I need to speak to somebody in here? Ah! Okay, so that was that one. Uzo.
Might you spare a moment?
Might you spare a moment? Nice. Okay, so okay, so that's Tanko, right? Let's just remove that one because I don't have that on my thing. I've got something over here as well. Over here on the left. There's something seemingly down here, and I don't know if it's... Get the pearl from... Oh yeah, it is. It's the monstrous crab. Okay. Come here, you. Okay, pulled the whole lot. Haha! Boink. Go. Get the pearl from the monstrous crab and sell to LOTRO. Right, let's get back on horse then. Okay, we need to go with that to get back up. That's cool. Right, where? Okay, get the pearl to the monstrous crab and sell it to LOTRO. So, is that them just two here? They are indeed.
Fair winds to you.
Okay, deliver the payment to overseer Ulanor in Rakatab. He was over here. Isn't he a bit of a dick, Ulano? Or she?
Do you have need of something?
Cool. Marvelous. Excellent. So, okay. So Tanko and Kashia. I think this is what's okay. I'm sure this is what I'm supposed to do actually. So the goat fat. Just gonna go do that. Actually, why have they got another quest or something? Is that the same repeatable?
May the seas be
Yep,
calm and
not
the
doing
winds
it.
stay.
Okay, let's go into the wooded area and find some goats on the way. That sounds distinctly wrong, but there you go. So tomorrow we're into December. Yes, we're into December. You know, we'll do. How's that happened? That's gone around quick, hasn't it? There we go. Goblin Corsair. We don't want to go over that way. Let's just wander. Let's just see if we can target some goats. And that one. Rude. Take me physics sounds and like that. Do not know who I am. Goat. There we go. Another goat over there. Come here, you. Oh. Burr, burr, burr. Cool. And yeah, we'll start making our way up here. We'll see if we can find some more goats. Uh-huh. Okay. So how is everybody anyway? How have you all been? Have you all been tickety-boo? All been fabulous? All been good? Okay, another you there. Oop. There you go. 7. Eight. That's a turtle. Another goat. Come here, you. Nine. There's a goat over there, but I'm hoping that maybe on the way into here we'll find one. Maybe. There we go. I'll do this one. Yeah, I've quite busy with work, you know, all good stuff, and you know, as expected. But, you know, between magic and the new pooch, and you know, taking up a lot of our times and everything, it's yeah, all good stuff. Right, okay. So I'm gonna have to fight these, aren't I? Because otherwise they are gonna pull. Yep. What else do we need to do in here? So yeah, just deliver that, and well as collect all the goat fat, which we can do, which isn't a problem. It's just rude. Logs and tree branches. Yada yada yada. Boop. Boop. Now, here's the big question. Obviously, this week and this weekend, anyway, it's been Black Friday, which seemingly isn't just a day anymore. Everybody wants to buy things for the whole week. Have you actually bought anything? That is the question. Have you bought anything? Have you spent money in the potentially not really genuine sales, or have you actually found a bargain and thought, do you know what? I'm going to grab that. I'm going to buy that because I've always wanted one and it's nice and cheap. So, yeah, you've spent some monies. Boop. Boink. Okay, slight delay and skills going up. Yeah, nothing over there. Tree branch. Haven't found. Where's he walking around? Because there's normally him walking around somewhere. Can't find him. Disappeared somewhere. Oh. That's a log. So we need 3 more branches and 3 more logs. Whoop, hello. Ooh, you cold. Poop. Right, tree branch. Anybody actually bought anything in the sales, by the way, as well? I mean, the LOTRO store sales. Because I know there's some expansion deals on, and obviously the use of the free code that gives you like a load of more expansion stuff. Explore Our Worlds, I think it is the code. So if you're on a free-to-play account, definitely do grab that if you haven't. Oh, there's it. Growgar. Okay. You. I need to kill you for any specific reason. Probably not, but there you go. Right, okay, we can take everything back. Let's get that then. So yeah, I don't actually know how good, bad, or indifferent the sales actually are. I don't think there's anything that I really need and I want to spend my LOTRO points on. I think 23,000 or something like that, LOTRO points. Because obviously having the extra, the 500 every month, even when I don't play, you know, is very, very handy. Boom, boom, boom. Do 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 do. I know years ago there was a website that you could value your account, but I have no idea if that still exists or whether it's kind of been pushed into oblivion because people weren't necessarily using it, weren't spending the money, etc., etc. Don't need to speak to you. Do need to speak to you though.
Do you have need of something? What news has come in with the tide?
Okay, that's the follow-up, isn't it? Heck. Let's just get on the horse. We need to go back through here. Horse. Do 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 do. We need to be back through there, don't we? Let's head into there.
There is much to be done, and fewer hands by which to do it.
Greetings.
Okay. That's that done. So search the creatures that defend the woods, which is obviously... Oop, hello. Someone just spoken to. So let's get the war steed out. Go back there. And we've got to take the files of sap from moving trees. So this is the kind of follow-up, isn't it, for the former dailies that people used to do. I'm not going to be doing them. Nope. Let me just check something. There. Let's just do that. Just a second. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's cool. It's done. Marvelous. Do 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 do. I mean, even with, as I was saying earlier about modern engines and how, you know, this is comparative to, well, comparatively old to a modern engine such as Unreal Engine 5, you still get desync, you still get latency even with new engines. I mean, you look at something such as Arc Raiders, which I've been playing a lot of, there's been some desync in that, such as Battlefield 6, again on a new engine, definitely a an issue. So it's not, you know, just endemic to one specific game engine. It can happen. Getting that data quickly, fast between server and client is always troublesome. Who the hell are you? Come in. Troll herder, wood troll herder has been defeated. It's been defeated. I just remember coming in here to do like the dailies or whatever, and there'd be some people that just run around one-shot stuff and then fuck off instead of grouping together and stuff like that. Games where you always have kind of the ability just to singly take something or hit something or acquire something or whatever brings out the worst in some people. It really does. Instead of like working thinking, oh, do you know what, this person's going to do it at the same time, let me do it at the same time. It's very much a like, no, I need it, I'm going to take it, I'm just going to jump to the front of the queue and everybody else goes, screw you. And it does bring out the worst in people. Right, and you... She's a shouty lady. Very shouty lady. Okay, now we start making our way back, the ones at the front should have started to respawn, perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, Growgar has. Okay. Don't want to really kill you again, I've already just killed you. Have you respawned? Or are you just hiding? No, okay, they haven't respawned yet. There's normally one respawns right near the front, so I'll sit here and wait. I'll hurry up and wait. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Diddle-diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Come on. Where are you, you bugger? Up. Yep. Okay, there's a wildwood. Go around that. Okay, that's that one down. Should be possibly another one spawning very soon then. Dope. So what was that heal for? 12,000. That's a bit pants, isn't it? Boink. There we go. Right. Let's head back. Let's get back at the steed. See, I see all the people that come for the MMO content. We got Kerr, Furlong, how you doing? Furlong, Kerr's with us. Obviously, Nowry, how you doing? Nicodemus. Anyone. Gotta love that name. Melan and Yavana, how are you doing? How are you all? Are you all tickety blooming boo? Excellent, Smithers. Right. Let's speed along. Whoosh. I thought I'd don the hat. Possibly not for the last time. To be honest with you, I think no matter what MMO I play, I would still have the hat on. Yo, Tango. And still.
There is much to be done.
Cool.
And you are hands by which
148.
to do it.
Nice. Decline that. Decline that. Cool. Let's dismount. Got a point to spend as well. Point to spend. So is he Mr. Repeatable now for them?
Do you have need of
She's
something?
not going to happen. Now, can we toss ourselves off here without killing ourselves? Possibly, yeah. I'm not down here. Okay, let's slide off. Meow. Cool. Nice slow crunch there. Always good. Yeah, let's tootle all on the beach. Diddle, 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 diddle. Oh yeah, I haven't been to the subscriber time service. I'm actually going to be doing damage, aren't I? I've just realised. I just realised I'm going to be doing damage to myself. Okay, there's driftwood. Sargon. And
What have you
Kaiba.
found? Was Doxamas right? If there are clues to be found among his belongings, I do not understand them.
Okay. Oh, he's there.
I kept the guards talking for as long as I could manage. but I had to leave before they became suspicious. There is one other who expressed an interest in the bounties posted by Sucklevel. Driftwood.
I do not think Cruel Dancer needs to worry that I might steal her bounties.
Nice.
What do we do now?
Now this isn't giving me any XP, but it does give me might, will, and agility. See, I actually think these fleet merchant earrings are actually too strong. I know it sounds silly, but I think they are actually too strong. Because even when at 140, when they stop working, they still give you nearly 1,000 on everything. I mean, okay, because you could argue that the mysterious title creature earrings at 1,500 is double the vitality, and tactical mitt, yeah, okay, but then you'd lose the might, the agility, and the will. I just think they're so powerful that, you know, I'm pretty loath to even remove them. Right, onwards then we go to our next port of call. Water spouts. Okay. Surprised that got me from there, but there you go. Wow. Still getting me from there. WTF. What the frick? Why is it giving me blinding? Miles away from it. Actually, can I get up along here? Nope. Let's just turn around and head up here. Okay, that gave me a freezing wound. Very nice. The wound of freezing. Freeze. Falling. Boom, 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 boom. Right, so, okay. 3 quarters of the way there. We'll soon be there. We'll soon be there. Okay. There we go. So we completed that. Deed bestowed. Explorer the Cape of Umbar. Yeah. Title awarded of Traveller of the Cape of Umbar. I did complete of that, which gives me 1,000 virtue, and we're building through Confidence, which is fine because that was quite pish. Fidelity is pish. Honesty is quite pish. Wisdom's quite pish. And wit's quite pish. But confidence is way behind, so. The joys of being an original character.
Fair winds to you.
Fair winds to you. Yo, Bodo.
This is a poor time to visit this village, stranger.
Okay. Collect driftwood along the beach. Yeah, okay. Yo, driftwood. Kill crabs. Crab legs, boink. Oh, crab legs, frog. Okay, I think the crabs might be there, but the joyous driftwood will be at the other end. There we go. Shore crab. Oh. Doink. Doink. Boop. Right, one more crab. You'll do. Shout at you from over there. There we go. Bring the driftwood, your driftwood flowing on the water. Back to Bodo at the village of Kutra. These waves that are piling in, they're a little bit on the big side. I'd be a bit worried. The way that these come piling in, like, I mean, look at that bloody thing. The damage they'll do. This village won't be around for very long if they don't knock them waves off a little bit. Disgusting, I say. Bloody disgusting.
You
Find the
did
woman
as I
Bodo
asked.
described atop the rocks
This
northeast
surprises
of
me,
Kutra.
stranger.
Okay. So, up there somewhere. Let's see where it is, what it is, who it is, where they are. Boop. I'm going to climb up there. You're dead. Boop. Right next to the familiar woman.
We meet again. It is a pleasure to speak with you.
Cool.
As it was
Good
before.
alert. Talk to Gimli. Yo, Gimmels.
Who was the woman? What? Cruel dancer? You are
Cruel
joking.
dancer, dancer
But I
for
was looking for
money.
you.
Do what you want me to do. Defeat the dead outside the Rune Temple of Sauron. Cool. We will do that because that's much further along. Which is going to push us towards Bahar Bahal. I'm not going to drop down, but I just want to plonk myself somewhere relatively safe just for a second. While I just got to grab something. I shall be back in a moment. There we go. There we go. Right. Let's tool. I'm all for very vibrant when it comes to auto HDR and stuff like that. Cause I've got a HDR monitor, but you guys are seeing it in SDR, but kind of it's a little bit burning your retinas. Is it control and home? Okay, we've got DPX, we've got clarity. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to turn that no, I'll leave it on. I'll leave it on. Can't remember what the just home. Okay, just home. Okay, I do. Yeah, it's a little bit eyeball retina burning jobby. Okay, gotta go here presumably. Okay, so defeat the dead. We gotta deal the dead. Deal with the dead. Okay, back to Corbo. Dismount, be good. Thank you. One. Crawling limb, do you count? Yep. Nice. I think the other thing as well, I've been too used to playing a game that's got a climbing mechanic. So if I see a ledge like that, I'd just climb up it. It'd be just like, nah, just jump. It'll climb. Okay. What about you? Do you count as dead or are you ghosted? Cool. Come back, come back. Maybe the crawling arm. There we go. Did see something over here. There we are. Cool. Talk to Sergon outside of the ruined temple of Sauron. Cool. Way over there. Cool. Yo, Sergon. Let's have a little chitty chat, shall we? Let's have a little chitty chat.
I had thought to help the people of Kutra with their difficulties.
So, travel southwest where you can review of the Calitirian's wreckage. Okay. Yeah. It's a nice horse. I like that horse. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. There's Legolas. What are you doing here?
This was the
Your
beacon
crew
tower
further
of
ahead beside the road to
Calateria,
Umbarbahabel.
constructed by Elendil as a mighty monument.
Exactly. Right, so not this right, but curve down the hill to the right. I just feel like that kind of place could have been something that you delved underneath, that it wasn't a bit like Sauron's Tower, which I've forgotten the name of. It's very infuriating. Barad-dûr. Could have been something that you ventured into as well. Boom! Splat. Hello.
We are almost there.
Ah! My bags are full. Browse the shop. Oily furs. Junk. Keep that. Cetos skins. Yeah. Pitted axes. Keep that. Yeah, I'll go with that. Salvage shoes. See, they are actually an upgrade, so I'm going to swap them. Get rid. Get rid. Get rid. Get rid. Umbar, metalsmiths. What actually am I? Farmer, forester, woodworker. Okay, I'm just going to get rid of that. Finish him.
We are likely to attract unwelcome
Wait for your
attention
crew to disperse.
if we approach the city as a group.
But enter Umbarbahabel by the beacon gate, which leads to the sail haven. Marvellous. And here the frame rate tanks. Even on a 5090. Okay, I am running 4K screen, but still 5090. I am getting 30 frames per second.
So this is the city of the Corsairs. I am a long way from home.
You are...
Good day to you, traveler.
Okay, so City, Eyes of Nariel, Sergon's Wound, Sigilus Curiosity, Elves, Dwarves, and Trouble, and the Short Straw.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Wendy Cranesbill.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You can.
How can I be of service?
Okay, what I want is to use that. Then we're going to get rid of that. And we're going to get rid of that. Oh. Excellent, Smithers. Right, let's put them shoes on. Yeah. And then let's sell them. Marvellous. Yeah. Okay, so complete the Eyes of Nariel, Sergon's Wound, and everything else. So we'll make our way through that. Let's talk to the stable master.
Fair winds to you.
Fair winds to you. Is there... Clear all. Milestone. Where's the new... Oh, that's actually quite a way in, isn't it, there? Okay, that cluster's in there. Okay, right, let's head over here then. Let's head down to the harbour. Oop, hello. Umbarbahabel. See, this is another thing that's going to make it difficult to get people to come back.
I never thought I would say something like this, but these Corsair vessels...
It's just literally for the performance.
There was a time when asking questions would get you brought to the temple on the hill.
Oh,
Questions like this are like to get you in trouble, stranger.
boink. I give up, I give up. Is this the same one that I've just spoken to? Yeah, okay. Fish it. Fish it.
It is said wherever elves and dwarves go, trouble is sure to follow. Because I've seen you with them.
Okay, finally, office. Okay, that's a very bare horse. I feel like it's missing its armor. Up we go.
I must confront my
What's
old
the
friend
residents live?
Belando.
Want to learn where
I
Bellandor
cannot put it off
lives.
any longer.
Okay, let's go through here. So I think even just doing these stuff like perks. There we go. So it's a full level. That would get us nearer to 149.
I cannot help you. I am sorry.
You cannot or won't.
The elite of the city had gathered here, and I will not give any of them an excuse to complain about my food or my service.
Isn't this a fetch and carry quest?
What news has come in with the tide?
I have no idea which is the fucking right way.
Might you spare a moment?
What? How many data dishes? 4. Oh. Oh.
I know nothing that will help you. You have my apologies. Now, move on.
What news has come in with the tide?
Apparently already in use. There we go. Let's get to the birthday boy. Who is... Where exactly? Is that table? There it is.
Do you have need of something?
Cool. Title and reputation change. Lovely. Okay, this way. Let's go. Let's go down here. Let's have a little look-see. Okay. Boop, 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 boop.
Belondor? Ah, He is the master of fleets and well loved by his people.
Nice.
No, I have not seen Bella on board today, but you just missed his wife, Meshka.
Nice. Doom, 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 doom. Boop, boop, boo, doo.
Oh, what a mess this is. As a representative of this fine community, I cannot allow
Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. It always it makes me laugh is that I'm getting like 30 frames per second, but it looks silky smooth on the stream. And it's not. Not for me.
Yes, can I help you with something? What is it? I do not care for your choice of friends, stranger.
Okay. Meet with Meshka at her home in the upper ward. Do 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 be do be. Actually, is that okay? So is that a house there? Okay. Oh no, that's just a twisted vine, isn't it? Okay, that's definitely not where I want to be. So where the fuck do I need to get? Let's see. Is it actually up here? Let's see where we're going. Okay. Fuck, can't get there. Aracul, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Let's get on a horse. Let's get on a horse. Don't worry, Aracul. We just know you're excited to be here. Now, is it in here? That would be a yes.
I was not certain you would dare come here.
No, I don't have the robe. Cool.
We were all wounded on that night, Zircon. And none of us knew how deeply.
Cool. And thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Right, I told you we're in the southeast outside the upper ward. Okay, so let's go out again then. Whee! Can we get out here? No, we can't get out here. So confusing. Whoop. I'm a new player to LOTRO about a week. Well, lucky you, Ericul, rather. Get the right name, Ericul. You've got a lot to look forward to. Some of us, and especially those in the chat as well, have been playing for 18 years. So if you're just stepping into the wonderful world of LOTRO, you've got probably a game that's in a better place than it was when it first started, but also a lot more content as well. So yeah, do dive in. I just want to double check something though first. Is let me just triple check. Okay, if you haven't already, and I don't know what situation you are at, waiting time for the sales. make sure that you use that code, redeem that code once you're logged in. Then go to the LOTRO store and redeem that because it will give you a lot of free stuff if you haven't already, and there's some information on what it will give you. So yeah, do go check out that code. It will give you Central Gondor, East, West Gondor, Old Anori, and Far Anori, March of the King, Battle of the Black Gate, Legacy of the Necromancer, Where Dragons Dwell, The Vales of Anduin, The Mists of Wilderland, The Wildwood, The Adventures of Bilbo Baggins, The Blood of Azog, Rangers and Ruins, Yonder Shire, Further Adventures of Elladan and Elrahir, Mordor, Minas Morgul, War of Three Peaks, and The Fate of Gondor. Yeah. So yeah, explore our world definitely is what you want to be using. Whole lot of stuff. Yeah, it's all the quest packs. Obviously you can buy the expansions as well, but that is all free, so that will give you technically up to level kind of 130, because Fate of Gundabad is level 130, so yeah, you'll be 130 to 140, so you'll be absolutely stuffed with things for free. And then you can obviously buy the expansions to give you certain items as well. So, and then for 99 points, you can get the Instance Cluster, Return to Khazad Dûm, and the Quest Pack Gondor Renew, which I think is quite good as well. So make sure you use them codes anyway. That is definitely something you need to do.
I do not know why I came to the Upper Ward.
Cool.
Something compelled my feet to bring me hither.
We driftwood in the Tor Gardens. Okay, let's head back. But yeah, whole lot of stuff. Definitely worth checking out as well. If you do have any questions, then by all means do ask. We'll be should be able to find some information for you, some hints and tips as well. So I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I actually just used that tonight. Thank you, 2025, which does actually still work. So that gives you some free stuff.
I feared a confrontation with Belondor, but I should have more feared his wife, Meshka.
Yes, indeed. Right, let's head back down then. So that's that one, isn't it? Which is that. So if I just remove that one, so I need to go down there. Okay, let's head down there. Let's head down. Boom, boo, 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 doo. Cross the bridge. So where are we currently set to? Okay. Discovered the Fisherfield. Let's just set this milestone to here for the time being. Yeah, to be honest with you, the Steam client or the Steam version is literally just you downloading the launcher, but you have to do it through Steam. Now, I will say to everybody that Steam do take a cut of any purchases. So if you were going to pay money into your kind of LOTRO account, for example, or if you're going to purchase anything, you'd need to kind of load in your purchase. Now, Steam will take a cut of that. So if you want to use the standalone launcher, the standalone client, then definitely use that, because then that bypasses Steam and you don't have a reliance on it. Because, you know, if Steam goes down, breaks, whatever, then you're kind of stuck. But that's very, very rare. I think it must be 10 years or more that Steam last went down or something like that. But yeah, standalone client, I always recommend. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think Steam is great. I have no problem with that at all. It's just that their percentage cut.
To you, traveler.
is something that the devs could do with having in their pockets.
Might you spare me a moment? Those still loyal to the heirs of Castamir will find
Do
no
I
peace
need
in
that?
Umbar. Yes, what is it? Ishmun is too busy to speak with them.
Yeah. Oh. Gimmels! Tells me gimmels. Oh, okay. We want them. Doink! Thank you. We got new pants. We got a ring. Vitality, finesse. Resist. Yeah. Let's put the pants on. Tactical masteries. Higher evades, higher wills, higher. Yeah, okay. Let's say what are we doing on that bracelet? 503. Okay. Let's go with that. Okay. So, moving along. Right, along here and then around to the right. So. I did get some expansions that were recommended to me on the other streams on LOTRO website. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously the very good deals at the moment with the Black Friday. These are probably the best sales of the year. So if you've grabbed expansions, possibly like the later expansions, because you're going to have a lot of free quest packs, then yeah, you're going to be kind of laughing for content for quite a while, I would have thought.
Do not bother me without good reason. The fleet
Linked by the
is
Clay Jar
just
to the
beyond this
southwest
gate.
in the Fleet Fast. Okay, a bit further along. I'll just get this stable master while I'm here.
Good day to you, traveler.
Good day to you, traveller. Okay, so oh yeah, Fleet Fast Clay Jar. Linger. Had to let it linger. Okay, let's go further west. How far along? Quite a distance. Quite a distance. Boop 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 boop. Okay. Go west. More west. Go west where the air is clear. Go west. You there.
You there! You cannot just linger like this in the Fleet Fast?
Okay. Apparently you can't just linger. Which I think is especially rude. I wonder how many times in history, and we'll probably never ever know, like somebody's some nation, whatever, has built an absolutely huge ship, you know, really cool, and they're like, yes, we're gonna go visit foreign lands, this and the other, and they've literally landed somewhere, and then they've got off the boat, and then they've just got absolutely slaughtered by the natives, and the natives have gone, we just got given a boat. Be like, that's handy. And they're like, yup. They're like, what is it? Don't know, but we're a seafaring nation now.
From your report, it appears the fleet path is well patrolled.
Cool. Okay, we just did another confidence. Nice. Okay, so we've got one way over there. Can't see the other one. Okay, let's go round. I'm spinning around, move out of my way. So I think we need to go up here. Right. Okay, that's Dax I'm at.
I asked around the
Go
city
to the
for
guard at
information
jail.
about it, the matter that brought us here.
You are fortunate you spoke to me today. So am I.
Cool.
Trial by combat. Eitor was no martial novice when I knew him, but
Okay, that's that one. So this last one, which is fine because that Dax him up, but it's the Sigilith's Curiosity. I don't actually know where she is. And I can't see it on the... Oh, is it there? Okay, I've just... Okay, so I can go do that one and then back to the jail. Okay, let's do that. I've tried a few classes too, but not a minstrel. Yeah, try all the different classes. You might find that one class you just don't get on with, one that you're not a fan of. One class in the whole game that I've never really played, only because I've not really been a fan of it, and that was the Warden. But I've got several of other classes. I've got kind of one of each. Several of a few Lawmasters. I've got 2 or 3, couple of captains, couple of champions, couple of hunters. I've got a couple of everything because I've played through the content a couple of times. So more than a couple of times, but obviously. But yeah, just try them. Don't stick with one. Give it a chance, see what you think. If you're not happy, switch. You know, even if you take it to say level 20, level 30, something like that, you generally find by then that it's something that you think, okay, it's not too bad. Because as with all MMOs and all games, sometimes classes get better as they get higher in levels and they get maybe a bit more powerful. Some are very situational as well, where they come into their own at a specifically higher level in a raid or something like that. They're a lot better to play. Ah, there she is. There's Sigilith. I made about 8 levels, 10 to 15, but once I made a Marinade, look back, love it. Level 13, working on D's in the Shire. Nice, cool. Glad you like the
I
Mario.
became she who remained.
Like
I
it.
often heard voices and names.
Listen to the
from
mention
my
of
past.
Karsha to the north, outside the Black Anchor Tavern in the Lower Ward. Okay, is that where I need to be? Oh, no, I need to be further along. Rocket! Splosh.
Kasha? Why, yes, I do know Kasha. She's a friend of mine.
Cool. Okay. Let's head over there. If we can. We get through here. Maybe. Maybe. Excuse me. There's Kasha.
Yes? I am called Kasha. Can I help you with something?
Felix is alive? Those are surprising tidings.
Okay, let's head back then, because that isn't where we want to be. Let's tootle back down. Whoop. Let's go with the Baths of Kadax. Okay, that's good, that's good. Whoop. John Willett, how are you doing? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you. Hope you're well over on YouTube. How is things? How is life? Ah, okay, Eric, cool. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yep, follow me on either. I generally multi-stream where possible. So, yeah, if it's easier and more convenient for people to watch on YouTube, which sometimes it is, maybe you've got a YouTube app on your TV, your smart TV or something. I do. I watch a lot of YouTube on my smart TV. Then, yeah, thank you very much for subbing across there as well. Appreciate it.
Kasha sent you to me? For what purpose?
To kick your ass. No, okay. Don't need either of these. But, okay, so short straws, which is this one. Let's quest guide focus. Let's head over there. But yeah, appreciate it. Thanks very much, Eric Cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If anybody else from Twitch is not already subbed over on YouTube, I appreciate it highly if you do, if you could. Just give me some numbers. Give me some numbers. Right, let's go back this way. I feel like the sneeze for England. This way. Right, let's go up the stairs. Prime to your Twitcher, oh viewers of plenty, oh viewers of plenty. Oh, indeed you are, Hark. Indeed you are. Thank you very much. Coming up to 9 years, so 102 months you've subscribed in total. 102 months. What's the world coming to? Bonkers, I say. Bonkers.
Old habits are the hardest to lose.
The only area much of the tall girls. I feel old. Not as old as me, Hark.
What did you want?
Okay, that's that one.
This is most unusual.
Examine. Okay. Daxman Ito is scheduled to battle Rothog in the storm of the arena. That doesn't sound good.
Rothog the Storm? He is my favorite of all the Hulis who fight in the arena.
Nice.
Do you have need of
Nope.
something?
Not talking to you. That's way too much. Let's talk to you.
Who are the two combatants about whom you speak? You ask what might happen to a friend of yours that steals?
Wow. It's very rude.
I was in the stands of the arena the night of the rebellion.
Cool.
You want to know what will happen to your friend if you...
Jet dial will do a northwest entrance. Not necessarily in need of doing that, but there you go.
What did visitors to this place
Salvage
have to say
silk
about my
shoulder
future?
pads is slight increase. Cool. Let's plug them on. Boink. Nice. Bracelets. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna put that on. Gonna put that one on. Did we put the pants on? The pants we have put on. That's good. That's good. Do we need the earring? Not necessarily.
Oh, my friend Etor has to withdraw his request for trial by combat.
So that's quest guide focus. We are right there, so let's just examine the puddle. Wine droplets. Follow the wine droplets. Yep. Oh, Mr. Gardener. Follow the wine droplets. All wine droplets. And over here. Haha. Belhax is asleep. Cool. It is a huge game. It really is. And it's still growing. Obviously, we've got a new expansion coming, I say next month, so in a few weeks' time. But yeah, to consider what we had to start with, I mean, we had none of the... I think it's kind of lost to time now, but I can't remember exactly how far. We couldn't get into Angmar straight away. I think we definitely didn't have Yonder Shire. Even Din wasn't open. Forakel wasn't there. We had Erid Lewin, the Shire, Breland, kind of Trollshaws, Rivendell, and then the Misty Mountains. Just looked at the old mails from Game West dated to 19th of the 12th, 2016. Yeah, that's the old system, wasn't it, before it all shut down, unfortunately, which was a bit unfortunate. Game Wisp was good. It was kind of the precursor to everything, me becoming an affiliate and everything else. So, yeah, let's head over here. Right, said Fred, how you doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to you. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome indeed. Right, there we go. Let's speak to you.
Umbar can be a dangerous city, friend.
Okay.
There is much
Oh, yeah,
to
we
be
don't.
done,
That's
and
not what
fewer
we want to
hands by which to...
Okay, right, let's get on the horse because we need to go all the way back to the jail. Yeah. 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 So, yeah, I've been streaming a long time. And now, lucky for me, I kind of get to do for a living through my job, working for a games company. It's part of my role anyway. I don't have to do it all the time. It's not... I'm not equivalent to like a Co Carnage or anybody like that, you know. It's not my career. It's just part of my job. Okay. Across we go. Dark Nexus Arena. Yeah, indeed, indeed. One of the first games that kind of got me sponsored and, you know, got me stuff. Just didn't it just didn't really hit the mark with what they were trying to achieve and the expense of the game and everything. It was definitely ahead of its time, but I won't necessarily say it was a good thing. Hello, gut rats. More rats. Okay. I thought we might fall off there, but yeah. I'm not worried too much because I can survive this. Boop. Anyway, let's get out of here. Got a bit of a bleed going on. Lots of gut rats, sneaks following me. Bit of a bleed going on. Bleeding out. Just keep running. Keep running. Keep on running. There we go. Right. Let's get on the steed again. A horse, of course. How are we on? Oh, it's got 9 o'clock. Feels later. Yeah, it does. Meow. Meow. Not there yet. Parade ground. It's the next one along. Okay, not too sure what's going on there. Oh, it's cloud. Okay. It's cloud that's in the sky. Looks a bit weird. It's kind of cloud that's there, but it's not there. Right, up we go. Boop-a-doop-a-boom. But yeah, the way that the game has changed dramatically. Hang on, have I gone to the wrong place? Okay, yeah. I need to go a bit further along. To how it used to be, to what it is now. Yeah. Quite phenomenal. Definitely some good quality of life improvements over the years as well.
What's this? Back so soon?
Gonna wait for the guard. For the guard. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for him to come back. Dax Max just run. Yeah, it does. I think it does. I mean, there's very much limitations with the engine, and they can't do everything with the engine, and it's not a modern engine, but still. It certainly has improved. I mean, some of the armor's still good and things like that, you know. Let's just dismount and see if we can get like close up on this armor with this person. You know, that certainly is an improvement over what we used to get and how it looks. Yeah, some of the faces are still limited and things like that, but I think the armors do look quite nice now, you know, in comparison. You know, some of the characters, the faces are certainly better than they were. Not saying they're perfect, but certainly better. I don't have room for that. Right, let's just do the shop. We can get rid of that. Nope. Nope. We'll keep that just in case. Please down. Got Care Bear at the Sale Haven Market. Cool. Back we go. So it's all. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go down there to the Fleet Gate. I haven't been there yet. So I think going to the Fleet Gate might be a good thing. Get the horse routes. Lickerbold over on YouTube. What's your favourite expansion content? I'm very old school, and I think there's probably a lot of long-term players that think the same. But I actually think Moria is some of the best expansion content we've ever had. Very, very long time ago. But yeah, I definitely think that's some of the best we've ever had. Boop. Cut through here, round to the left, perhaps. Maybe. Oh, that's good. Looks good. There we go. Whoop. Still master.
Umbar is a free city at last.
Erical, that's always a possible thing. Yeah, well, most newer games might have shiny new looks and graphics. Most have crap gameplay. They can do. Yeah, you know, it's not always the, you know, how a game looks. I mean, I'm playing currently a game called Ball X Pit or Ball Pit. If you think Vampire Survivors, very kind of basic 3D graphics, it's intentional, but the gameplay is kind of like a roguelike ball bouncing game, essentially. You're almost like playing Super Breakout Tetris kind of scenario, and it's very addictive, but it'll never win best graphics, but it will win, you know, potential good gameplay as well. So right, let's go back to, which one's that one? Oh, the Bloody Eagle Tavern. Okay, haven't been there yet. Okay, we'll go to Eastgate. Leakerbold, I'm going to throw it back to you. Do you have any kind of preference of what your favourite expansion content is? Have you, you know, thought of any that, if you've played it, what you thought was the best? I don't want the goat. No, I don't want the goat. Everybody's different. Absolutely, everybody's different. Oh, I'm there. Actually, I went to the wrong one. I should have gone to the west gate, not the east gate. Dope. Right, I'm just going to find the Bloody Eagle Tavern, actually, because that's like a central horse route that can come in handy. Boop. The Rover's Yard. There we go. Speak to you.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
There we go. Bloody Eagle Tavern. Yeah, thank you. Ba-doo. Ba-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Talk to Kaiba. Kaiba. Talking to her. Kaiba. Right. There he is.
I hope the rest of the crew learned something valuable, for I have had a hard time of it.
He's still in Bree. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of nostalgia for the early parts of the game, because it's what we all kind of first started doing, whether you started in the Shire, whether you started in Ered Luin, whether you started in around Bree, obviously to the north, in what was the first place called? Archit. Yeah, sorry, Archit. I don't see that expansion on sale on Moria. You said on the website, you said Moria. Yeah, Moria is now included in the base game, so you've got the free content. Obviously, back in the day when we first started playing, it was the first expansion. So a Region wasn't open to us. We couldn't come into here. And this was the kind of the first area. They did open it up, if I remember correctly, and then allowed us into Moria. But this was all new. Swanfleet didn't exist, but Gladder Egg, High Hollin, you've got the Red Horn Pass, etc. because obviously you're following the story of the Lord of the Rings. And then you did the Walls of Moria. I mean, this is a very old map style, this map style here. This is the original map style before they kind of glammed it up with this style, which is obviously more topographical. The Walls of Moria, it was more map style. So yeah, you can see the coffee stain here, like the teacup stain. I say coffee, they wouldn't have had coffee, like tea, hot water kind of drink that would have been on a map, you know, that's the splatters of drink here and stuff like that. And then when you go into Moria, again, this was the map style. But yeah, if you've never been in, great place. You'll thoroughly enjoy it. I'm sure, for me anyway, I think it's the best expansion we've had. But it is like level 50, so it's quite early on in your journey.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Because you're weird. Crocodiles outside city, lamps in the night broken, just enough for one, the dancer.
Do you think it means she's found her way to the prisoners?
Okay, so we've got to go all the way over there. Cool. But yeah, many years ago, they started making content available for free. Let's not go that way. So yeah, with people able to redeem codes, like we've said, the codes from earlier, which was explore our world. Make sure you redeem that code. You've got like a few more days, like maybe a week, to redeem that code, and then you get obviously the packs. But they did open it up to about level 80, I think it was, which was just after talking Rohan territory. They kind of opened that up for free. You could get down to like Helm's Deep. That was where it kind of stopped, but then they opened it again to allow us to get more with the new code. So yeah, you redeem the code. If you've got alt accounts and stuff like that, make sure you remember to redeem it on there as well, because there's a phenomenal amount of content all for free. Now obviously if you want to be a subscriber, you'll get more things that will be available to you, such as these things, which is your subscriber town services, the ability to open your shop, to sell things, to also, I'm going the right way, yeah, to also access your vault, shared storage, auction house, reforge, wherever you like, because a lot of these things we never used to have until they brought this in, and it was always as a subscriber perk, and I think having those things is very much worthwhile, as also being a subscriber to the game. So you pay a monthly fee, you get 500 LOTRO points, which you can then spend on whatever you like within the stores, etc. I've got 2 lifetime accounts, so pretty much I paid like, I think £150 when the game came out way back in 2007, and I do not pay any subscriber fees. Literally, I am a lifetime subscriber. So I must enjoy exploring at the moment. Leakabald over on YouTube. Really want to reach Isengard someday. Yeah, you will. You know, it's a cool place. I don't go there too often, but you know, obviously over in Rohan and Kuranir, and you can actually go inside it. I won't spoil it too much, but look forward to it. Right, out we go. Along the main road. Let's go find the camp of crocodiles to the southeast of the city. Now we've come out of obviously Umbar Barhabel, we're into a nice 90 frames per second. So yeah, we're down here. There we are. Nice. But it's still a good game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I've been playing it, like I say, alongside other people here for many years, and while sometimes we need to take a break from it, it always brings it back. I mean, with the new expansion coming, I'm going to be playing it. I want to see what it is. I'm very invested in the game for having played it for 18 years, but you know, sometimes you can't play the same game for 18 years constantly. I'm sure there has been some people that have, but everybody's different. I tend to want to always try new stuff. Hello, Mr. Crocodile. Yeah. You just growl. Yeah, you do. That's cool. You found a Balakat. Hello. Find the lamp nearest the crocodiles on the rocks to the west. Okay. That's sending me back again. Wow. Ah, grumpies. Grumpies. Little crab. Okay. I mean, I have to say, out of all the expansions, Rohan, okay, it was okay at the start because it was like, yeah, we got to Rohan. But I think the other problem was that we soon found out that war steeds were not as good as what we'd hoped. They really were. And they never have been, unfortunately. The game engine just doesn't necessarily suit war steeds. There's a cow. Palms. Oh, that cow is coming. There's a buffalo. Wow. Thought I might stun us. A war steed is basically a very fast horse. Obviously in Rohan they use steeds to ride around on, and you eventually get one when you go to Rohan, because Rohan is probably one of the biggest expansions in terms of landmass. So to get around, you kind of need a war steed. The other side to it is some of the combat takes place on horseback, so having a war steed is good. You know, it really is. It allows you to live out the fantasy of being part of the Rohirrim, but the problem is the game engine never really was able to cope with war steeds. So whilst it's better now, they drift around. They do not handle the same as a normal steed. Yeah, you won't get there for quite a while yet. You're going to be around level 70, 75 before you kind of get there, so plenty of time to worry about. But like I said, they don't handle the same, and this is my war steed here, which is just a medium one. You can have medium, light, heavies, etc., although there was a revision a little while ago, but they go a lot faster than a normal steed, and you can speed boost them as well. But they do not turn very well, as you can see. They do take a long drift around, so you have to be careful. Oh, topple lamp is there. Missed it. I think as well, for people who are playing through for the first time, just follow the story. Just follow the story, and see where it takes you. Okay, my bags are full again. Okay. Keep that. You'd call rope and climb down to the secret grotto. Travel now. Blink.
The ships are docked in this hidden harbor. Further captains, my targets to be found.
Board the nearest ship to the west of the harbor. Okay, it's a secret grotto. Whoops, hello. No, there was a bit of latency there. Oh, server, come on. Board the nearest ship to the west in the hidden harbour. The deck is free of enemies. Boop. I always get Goonie kind of impressions here. If you've never seen the Goonies, you might not be old enough. Hello. Cool. Nice. Yeah, I mean, the different trait lines, yeah, you need to kind of, you know, work around. The good thing is you can obviously re-specialize if you feel like you've gone wrong somewhere, but always ask people, you know, kind of what you want to be doing and, you know, how you want to build things in. I think the other thing to always look for as well is find a good kinship. Whichever server you're on, I'm sure there's plenty of good kins out there. Find one. Lots of people to help you out. If you're playing on an EU server, like Orcrist, for example, there's plenty of good kins out there that can help you out in builds. They'll have discords. They'll have, you know, either forums or whatever. They'll have some, you know, resources to help you out. And people have been playing for a long time as well. So, boink. Nice. Hello. Boink. Nice. Okay. The door up there. Okay. Cushy little place up there, isn't it? I'm on Glamdeer. It's popular in chat. It gets a bit saucy in the evenings, but it's home. Okay. Cool, cool. Oh, Corridan, how you doing? Nice to see you there. Shipboard line. This is going to be interesting. Hey. Seconds. Boop. Right.
I thought I heard someone up here.
Aye.
Who are you talking to, Nestina Nesorna?
Hello.
Tatata! I've come to claim the bounty on your head!
Ooh.
So, this is not about rescuing your friends after all.
Oops.
Ha! I see what sort you are.
We are those who get what we want, Tathata!
I do not think so this time. More dangerous foes than you have hunted me before now. Awaken my crew! Slay these foolish ones!
Holy shit, I got chomped there. Jesus. Wow. That was a definite chomp and a half. Wow. Damn. I don't know what that I got hit. That seriously hit me hard, whatever it was. That took like half my health in one foul swoop. Oh, wow, that's put me fucking miles away as well. That really has. Put me miles away. Really? It's put me the north side instead of... Jesus Christ. of all the distance it could have put me all the way up there. That is the closest. You are telling me that is the closest red circle it could have picked. I think that's talking out of his ass.
Fair winds to you.
Alright, Eastgate. That was nuts. I just couldn't believe how hard it actually hit me there. After that, I was always kind of going to be struggling a little bit. Right, so anyway. Okay, should have gone to Southgate, really. It's no good. We can't get through there. So this is a war steed. It does move quicker than a normal steed. If I had a different setup, if I had a light steed, I'd be able to sprint all the time at 16 meters per second. But normally you're at 14.5 meters per second, which is still faster than a lot of the other steeds. But yeah, the other thing with mine is that you can have this skill on, which is called sacrifice. Such a simple word. Which basically means you take the damage rather than the war steed. Now, you can see that I've got like 153,000 morale. The war steed only has 49, so you kind of switch that on so that you take the damage and you'll have better mitigations than the war steed. And it stays on. It's kind of a toggle, so if you're out and about in the world, that allows you to fight things on horseback, like things around here I can. So this is me fighting a boar on war steed. A lot of circling. A lot of shouting at boars, but I haven't done anything with the war steed really on this character, so I'm going to be fairly weak as my skills on the war steed are poor. So yeah, let's just get back onto a normal horse, so you can see the speed even with this is quite poor. Right, okay. Use the core rope to climb back down to the secret grotto again. Yay. Ugh, gotta do the whole fucking instance again. Excuse my French. That's annoying. Oops. This is the server lagging, not me. Cool. Yeah, like I said, the standalone version of the game, I think is better. Just because like you're not relying on Steam, and you have to load your Steam wallet if you're going to make a purchase, and then obviously that brings through a potential cut that Steam wants to take, which I think could be better spent on the devs themselves directly if you use the standalone launcher. Cut out the middleman. Like I say, Steam don't do anything. They're literally wallet and money processing, so they take a cut of any proceeds. So. Right, okay. Boop. Let's go. There's a bit to go down again. Blah 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 blah.
I thought I heard someone up here.
I thought I heard someone up here.
Who are you talking to, Nestina Nesorna?
Don't know what you mean. Don't know what you mean.
Tatata!
Right. Let's not die this time.
Bounty on your head.
So, this is not about rescuing your friends after all. Ha! I see what sort you are.
We are those who get what we want, Tathata.
I do not think so this time. More dangerous foes than you have hunted me before now.
Awaken my crew! Slay these foolish ones!
Wow! I just got hit. There was something really strange going on here. What did that hit me with? Got the festering wound, which was fine, but that was like 6,000. But it hit me for 68,000 because it ruptured. The wound ruptured. I think there's some scaling issue here. I really do. Because why would I be getting hit for 68,000? That's nuts. Fucking hell. It's going to put me all the way back to the north, isn't it? How can there not be a closer res circle? That's nuts. Right, let's go to the fleet gate. Shit, that's ridiculous. I'm baffled how that can hit me for 68,000.
Good day to you, traveler.
Fleet gate. Yep, half my health. Absolutely, and it's just... I think there's just a little bit of a tweak of a scaling issue. That shouldn't hit that hard, even though it is a wound. But yeah, I've got 151,000, but that's chomping nasty. But yeah, the shipboard line scored a hit with wound rupture on Farkov for 68,000. Then he hit me for another 3,000, another 5,000, and 6,000, nearly 7,000. And had obviously already just been hit prior to that by the other lion as well. Oh my goodness. This is getting painful.
The way is treacherous, and the ledge we must take
because I have to do it every time. Why it can't just res me back inside, I have no idea. Guess you then got to do this one, you got to do the other one. It's like, come on, this is boring. There should be like... It always locks up there as well. It should always be that once you've done the first bit, you can skip it straight away. You don't have to do these stupid fights again. Hello, this is the server lagging, which isn't helping. I could understand if the for the fights with the lions were similar in difficulty. Now I've just taken on 3. I'm not saying they're the same as a lion by any stretch, but I've taken on 5 characters and I'm down to half health, which is fine. Yeah. I'm down to 58,000 and I've killed them all. I've taken on 6 of them. Did they hit me? Slightly. It's just nuts. Just giving myself a little heal. Right, onwards. Very annoying. Okay, with both of them dead. There's just, I don't know, there's just no kind of comparativeness to the damage that the lions are outputting compared to the fights that you've actually had. There's a bit of wee balance wrong. I can understand if I was massively underleveled as well, but I'm not. We'll see if this can get rid of the wound, because it is a wound. Because they're like 106, which I get, you know, I understand is, you know, that they're quite high.
I thought I heard someone up here.
Let's just use some
Who are
food.
you talking to, Nestina Nesorna?
Okay, we'll do that. Give us a little bit of in-combat regen.
Ta-ta-ta!
Ta-ta-ta!
I've come to claim the bounty on your head.
You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up here so I give myself a
Not
little
about
bit of
rescuing
room.
your friends after all. Ha! I see what sort you are.
It's just, you know.
We are those who get what we want.
We got those that get what we want.
I do not think so this time. More dangerous foes than you have hunted me before now. Awaken my crew! Slay these foolish ones!
Yep, nearly dead. Silence, mate. Oh, I was stunned. I actually used the Song of the Hammerhand, which is like a built bubble. There we go.
She's getting away! I will follow her. You save your friend.
How you doing, Fairdold?
Wait. What? My sister is alive?
How did the car thing end? Unfortunately, we never got it recovered. Gone, disappeared, never to be seen again. But we got a payout from the insurers, which was good, and we managed to. We got another car.
I still cannot believe it.
Yeah. Shit start to the year, but you know, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so that did go. Boop. Cool. Go around.
Many months and more miles have passed since I saw you last at Helm's Deep in Rohan.
Yep. Okay, so to go down.
Why do you hesitate, my friend? What has happened?
I will not have it said that I abandoned the mission when it was half done.
Stitch gloves. Let's get rid of that. There's no. Shit, we've still got two. We've got way too many. Did you get a haircut? I've still got hair. Still got hair. It's just I had none of that. Definitely got a haircut. Okay, right. What else can we sell or get rid of that we don't need? Okay, there we go. We'll use that one. There we go. 2,000 on that as well. So that gave us, yeah. Okay, confidence is coming up. Good, good, good. Yeah, okay, we've got all that. Nice.
I and my brother will stand with you to rescue Thorongil.
I will stand with you.
When my brother and I returned to Umbar, his plan had been for us to visit.
Being very, very busy. That's always a good thing to do. That's always a good thing to do. Is be busy. Doink, doink, doink. Right, into the amphitheatre. Let's come out of the amphitheatre, I think. Excellent. Ah, cool. Yeah. LOTRO and YouTubing. Yeah, I mean, I do both. I stream to both channels. My YouTube and my Twitch. Just covers all bases then. But yeah, good luck on your journey. Okay, right, so back to there, the Hungry Tavern that overlooks the Sail Haven. And let's see if we can find it. Oops. Excellent. But yeah, I was very, very close to dying again, even with the increased in combat morale regen and the heals and everything that I was using. The Song of the Hammerhand, the bubble, yeah, it was touch and go there. Did you buy any Black Friday deals? Within the game, no, I haven't done. Whoops, hello, we're going to go that way. I'm sure there's a good amount of deals for hello peoples. For peoples. There we go.
I am worried for our rulers.
But yeah, I haven't bought anything in the in the sales for the game anyway.
If you ask me.
Okay. And the Welk and Cockle Tavern to the west in Sailhaven. Okay. Welk and Cockles. Cockles and Welks. Nice. Oops, not that way. Okay, do we need to go out and round? That's annoying. Damn, I was hoping I would get up there. Seems like we can't. That's annoying. Does EverQuest have any deal? I don't know. I don't follow EverQuest, so I can't help you on that at all.
I'm not one for gossip, friend, but
What's caused
I
the
have heard a
sudden
thing or
stillness?
two about the kindred of the coins.
That would be Rothog the Storm. Oh fuck. These bags are full again. Might swap that just because of the resistances. Yeah. Tactical mastery. Yeah. Open up. Right. Yeah. No, okay, we don't want primary. We'll do another tactical mastery. Yeah, okay. Cool. Nice. Okay, there we go. Ferdold, if you mean, I'm just thinking, if you mean Everspace, we haven't got any Black Friday deals, although there is one ongoing Humble Bundle, if I remember correctly.
Thank you, Lothar.
Boop. Boop. Peacock's wandering around everywhere. Cool. A white peacock. Green peacock. The bloody parrot. Always parroting on. You keep getting ads. That is Twitch for you. That is Twitch. Just opening up all this map.
You stand in the presence of one of the wealthiest people in all of Umbar.
Boop. I still wish that they would bring back the fog of war. It's not going to happen, but it would be really, really cool to see it. So that your map would reveal, like it is on the mini-map in the corner, where you would literally just wander around, not necessarily seeing the map wouldn't be revealed to you. You would have to just keep traveling around, just keep wandering. Boop. Cool. Cell code, which is cool. On top. Nice. Put that on top. Nice. So, what we've got. Get rid of that. Get that. File of Gondor's Vanguard. I don't need a mod, so I'm just going to sell. Doop. Talk to her outside. Doop. There we go. Right, let's talk to Rothog the Storm.
Be gone now.
Find Azagast water carriers on a dock near the Harbour Warden's Tower. Okay.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair.
Okay.
May the seas be calm and the winds fair. Fair winds to you. May the seas be calm and the winds
How many
fair.
embers do I actually have? 10,000. I really don't want to hand that in because I'm at cap. Okay, so we need to work our way down to there, to the Dockmaster. How close are we to dinging? 148, not far off. A little bit further to go. A little bit further. I think we'll get to 149 and we'll be done. We'll be done. We got to go here. Yeah, see, we need a dollar show. Boom, boom, ba-dum. Down the stairs. Whee! Steep stairs. Whee! Steep stairs. Whoa! Hello. Nearly fell off.
We have our own tasks to complete, stranger, and have no time to speak with such as you. Forgive Einat her distrust, stranger, but we have reason to be wary.
Have a little bowl of water from the dock to the teeming net tavern. Spill none of it. Okay. Okay, not entirely sure where the entrance way is, but okay, that's what's promising. Okay, talk to Ushu. Okay, this completion might ding us through to maybe level 149. Maybe. One secret thing about making things, it lasts for weeks or until leftovers are gone. No turkey sandwich. I mean, we get that with we kind of Christmas leftover turkey. Just
You did well enough, stranger.
you kind of got it. There we
long
go.
way to carry these bowls of
149.
seawater.
Total Warberry Ushu. Nice.
Then let us begin, stranger.
Cool.
We will bring you with us into the citadel. That is enough rest for now. Pick up the water bowl again and cross the bridge.
Got the water bowl, see what across the bridge onto the end, up the hill and into the citadel itself. Your destination is the large fountain inside the great hall of the citadel. Cool. Go on. Go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Stay to the left, please. Yes, we'll stay to the left. Boom, 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 ba-doo-ba-doo. If you're lucky, the food lasts until Christmas. So it's like express last orders. If I tend to gain more than a few pounds this time of year. Yeah, I think everybody does around this time of year. I mean, however you spend it, whatever, you know, the festive period means to you, then, you know, I hope you enjoy it as always, because, you know, everybody should have a good time. Have a good time. I mean, obviously, some people don't celebrate the festive period. Certainly for me, I don't treat it as a faith period. I'm not religious in any way, shape or form, but you know, I do like it as a celebration of the end of the year kind of thing, and you know, everything around it, but definitely not religious for me. Up the hill, keep going. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The Cheshire bite did not take up. Nope, sadly not. Not into that kind of religious malarkey. So it was a bit of a non-starter. Bit of a non-starter. Right, here we go. I don't think that should be there, because I think what they've done is they've duplicated that there, but I don't think that should be there. Anyway, Thanksgiving has always been about celebrating the family, so it's our biggest celebration. Yeah, I mean, obviously it has. Excuse me, I'm very rough on the holiday background, but isn't it Thanksgiving for the Pilgrim Fathers landing? I can't remember. Honestly, I can't actually remember. South, east, yeah, over here. Water bearer, water bearer, water bearer, Ushu.
I'm bored.
Try not to think about it, Thorongil.
It's visiting to celebrate surviving
tried
and
that.
new friends. Cool.
We may not need to keep you for much longer, young master. Nakasi should have consulted with me before she brought you here.
It was a good idea, Azagath. He makes a valuable hostage, does he not?
Not as valuable as the one Koltek has arranged.
We will see. I do not trust the Corsair he chose for this.
Lord Azagath, your invited guest has arrived. The Corsair Jajax and his prisoner, Queen Arwen of Gondor.
Greetings to you, noble Azagath. I have brought you the Queen, as I promised.
Your deeds exceed your reputation, Jorjax. Nakasi did not believe you could do this.
It was not easy. Keep that in mind as we discuss my reward.
Is it customary for your prisoners to retain their belongings?
It is only water. Oh, what if Queen Arwen had a thirst?
Water has power. Belondor, take it from her.
The rivers of Gondor will have their vengeance upon you.
The jar falls to the ground and shatters, water soaking into
This
the cup.
is not Queen Arwen. Who are you?
Hey, listen. There has clearly been some mistake.
The mistake was believing you could succeed in this deception, Jorjax. You thought a jar of river water could unravel my sorceries. The rivers of Gondor have no power here, foolish ones. My strength comes from the sea, and the sea is stronger than any river.
My friend, I think we might have need of you after all.
No, I will not fight you. You are a close friend of the King of Gondor. You will be a better hostage than either of these others.
What should we do with Rongil?
Kill him. We have no further use for him.
Out of my way.
He is just a child, Nakasi.
He is a Gondorian child, Belondor. What is that?
The fountain.
Oh, you have forgotten something important, Azagath. In the end, every river leads to the sea.
You are not beyond our reach, Azagath Sea Shadow.
They liked it. Cool. Ba, 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 da.
Did you see them? The 5 sisters!
Our mission to Umbar is completed.
Cool.
Has it been so long that you have forgotten the most important rule of all?
Talking to
I
all
have
of
not
them.
had time yet to rest and speak with my brother. We
Talking
have
to
gone
all
from
of
one
them.
danger to another.
During the sea voyage that brought us to Umbar, I did what I could to keep Thorongil out of trouble. It was not easy.
I have listened to the account of what transpired within the Citadel, and my mind is clear.
I have listened to the account of what transpired within the Citadel of Winds.
I have spoken with the others, and I still do not understand one thing.
My brother always has a plan or a scheme in mind. Do you think he had this plan all along?
It is done. But now, is it not?
Just
You've
waiting for
carried
things to...
out the
Oh, there we
commands
go.
of King
Loaded.
Elisar.
Okay. Trade stuff. Descriptions of virtue. Let's just bring that out. We'll use that. Cool. What? Boink. Cool. Right back into it. Thank you. Just collecting all the stuff. Putting it where it should be. Oh. There we go. Let's then back into there. Sea stones. Nice. Okay, we've got a bit more. Okay, we can get rid of that now. Let's unlock that. Do we want that? No. Tasks. Cool. Ground them, which is fine. Cool. Ally stuff. Do 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 do. Right, let's go into there. Just cleaning out the bags because I'll forget. It'll be weeks as until I remember to do it again. Okay. Yeah, that's back in there. Let's just open up the shoppity. Sell all them. There we go. Finish now. There we go. Another confidence. Well, I think it was 28 and that was 34. What's a Nauriel? No, we don't need that. Get rid of it. No, we need that. Possibly, yes. Let's put that on to... Actually, let's just say Slayer's Armlet. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, we just need to repair, unfortunately. Right now, Riel, Corridon.
Your mission has concluded, and I am pleased it has ended happily.
Cool. We'll talk to Nauriel first.
Half of the job is done, my friend, but the other half remains, and its name is justice.
Okay.
These foes will not
Let's just do this
us.
first,
We will
and then it
pursue
should
them
bring
into
us
their
back.
very stronghold.
And tell a nuke. Wow, okay. All the way back here. In Enedwaith. La nuke. Right, Nona. Up the hill. No. Wow. Well, hello. Oh, see there. Seriously lagging there. Boop. Wish you could resize your bags. I mean, there is you can kind of do that with them as well, and if you want to, if you go to here, you can drag them all into one bag. So if you hit the cog icon, which is edit mode, you can, but you can't obviously physically resize them in terms of seeing what's in them. But yeah, playing at a lower resolution is probably a little bit of problematic. The UI is a little bit difficult, especially if you like playing at 4K as well. Okay, I can't interact with that. You know the gifts that you can call down worked with Kaiba to prepare. I can't actually do it. I set down the gift. Yeah, okay, set down the gift, but I can't interact with it. It is not interactable. There's the mailbox, but I can't interact with it. Oh, that's a problem. Hang on. Okay. This is a problem. This is indeed a problem because I can't speak to any of them. Okay, I might... let me just leave the instance, so I'll have to come back in. Drive 4K, looks okay, but I can't see anything. Yeah, the UI just doesn't scale. Certain elements do, but they need to do a full overhaul for it to be 4K usable. Now, obviously, when the game was first launched, people weren't playing it. Even, I think, probably 1080p was a push. Whereas 4K was not even in existence then. Okay, let's see if it reloads it in this time. But yeah, I mean, they've mentioned it that UI needs an overhaul. I just don't think they have the money and the time to do it. So sadly, it's probably never going to happen. There we go. Kaibar sketch is active. There we go. On and... oh no. There we go. Talk about it.
And so we sat and spoke together, all of us, late into the night. In time, it seemed as if Horn himself shared our fire.
Oh. Nice. Oop. Cool. We can have that. There we go. Nice. Complete. Touch item, yeah. A letter from Kaibar. Furniture. A large sketch and a sketch.
These foes will not escape us. We will pursue them into their very stronghold. My son, Thorongil, has been rescued, but the Kindred of the Coins will still be made to answer for his capture. This way.
Have you brought doom upon us?
Do you serve Azagoth Sea Shadow and his kind? If not, you have nothing to fear from me.
How are you doing, Nicodemus?
She speaks not of you, Gontorian. She speaks of the terrible spirits that rose from the fountain.
Not too shabby, thanks.
This is the way Azagoth fled. Deeper into the citadel. We will open the door for you.
You have our thanks, but I must ask this of you. Why do you help us to reach your master?
His warriors are willing to die for him. I am not. Nor am I.
Eric Hill, great voice actors wish they had more. Usually get the first sentences in the quest I'm doing. Yeah, the problem is it's very expensive and time consuming to do voice acting.
I think there was a disease
lines.
within the kindred, rotting it from the inside.
Nicodemus, I've not really heard much about it, to be fair. I mean, I've seen bits of it, but my concern is it's going to be more of the same. And this expansion, obviously what I'm playing through now, this area, it didn't... I wasn't bothered by it. It was okay, but, you know, it's not one that I kind of look on fondly as one. So, I don't know. I'll be intrigued to see how good or bad it actually is. Erical, no, we have to pay for expansions. We only get kind of quest packs for free, but literally they are built into the expansions. So yeah, we don't sadly get them for free. Cool. Fair enough. I've not got to it, but from what I've seen, it looks like not really a lot. Like, yeah, I think this is. It's almost like it would have been better if there'd have been, for me, to have just been done with this. This was it, you know. But all this area was it. I mean, I've played through this bit once, but I never finished it, and I'm just like, nah. But I said earlier that it just doesn't feel like a normal LOTRO area. You know, it's kind of, it's within the lore, you know, and they've had to kind of fill in the lore, but yeah, if it's very similar to that, I'm not going to be kind of over the moon for it, if you know what I mean. Wow, 2 wounds. That did not get rid of it. But in fact, I don't think I've ever done this mission quest line before. Funny, somebody was asking earlier from YouTube what they thought, or what I thought was the best content that we've had, and I had to say Moria, to be fair. I did think it was one of the best that we've ever had. See, she's got 331,000. I think I need to be a kind of just letting her do the tanking and just not getting involved. We've got Corridor and the Sigilith again. There we go. Oh, I do need to piss some of them off, don't I? There you go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Cool. It does as a gas. It gets so much loyalty. Mr. Lessons over Mr. X must die and look at those. I wonder if they can die. Indeed, indeed. It can be quite significantly high.
Have they escaped us? You there, what did you see?
Yeah, water has always been phenomenally well done in the game.
Find there.
Yeah, even like say when we first came across it in the Shire and the rivers and stuff, but then once we saw it at Evendim, that was always very, very well done.
Has not escaped my justice. He has only delayed it.
Cool.
The people of the city believe the Makta Korbo was destroyed.
Makta Korbo.
We should travel by land to the outskirts of the temple.
Okay, so we need to go back out that way. Okay, we'll go do that, and I think that's probably where you can swim in the ocean. You can to a degree, but not very far. But yeah, you can swim some part of it. Like if I wanted to swim around here, well, I could, but you can't cross the ocean. You start getting like really bad damage. This way. Right, so let's go up the hill. Might be the harder way around, to be fair, but yeah. Now let's get on the steed. Let's get on the war steed. Get there a little bit quicker. A little bit quicker. Boom, boom. Back up there. Let's go back up there. Speedy, speedy. Boom. Do, 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 do. Boop. Oh, wow. Just getting shot at left, right, and centre. Wow, okay. Meeting with Sigilith and Corridor. That was somewhere along the way. Treasure cache. Love it. Let's just grab that. Probably gonna pull that one. Oh no, he stopped. Oof. Doink. There they are. We haven't passed them. Bow, 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 bow. We're bringing some Pixel Bandits love. We're not here to steal your pixels, promise. Pixel Bandits. Banditing the pixels. How are you all? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. How are you? Hope you're well.
There was evil beneath Dol Guldur.
Are you fabulous?
Each of my senses are attuned.
That's a radiant Windswind, indeed. He is indeed. Well, double Z, absolutely a double Z. I had the pleasure of meeting Sir Terry Pratchett many years ago. I got him to sign a book of mine. Yeah. It's really cool. Very nice fella. It's just such a shame that he left us, because he was a literary genius. An absolute literary genius. Boink. Die! Right, that's the gemstones. Okay. Let's just shifty along a little bit. Let's get the archer. Probably I have some for the whites. Oh yeah, Rihanna Pratchett, yeah. Very famous for her work with Tomb Raider. Great lady, great lady. There we go, that's the whites. Right, weapons. Oh, they're up there. Up there. Let's get up there. Can't get up there. Can't get up there. Let's go this way around. Indeed, indeed. Ugh. Right, there's another rusty weapon there. Can we find some more? Okay. Maybe? Maybe? Oh yeah, there we go. Doink. There we go. Get that rusty weapon. Give me that rusty weapon. There we go. Bring the strange out to the east of Magna Corbo. Right, let's just tootle down here. Let's get on the steed. Linksy, thank you very much. Whoop. There we go. There we go. Thank you very much for the sub there, Linksy. How are you, my friend? Are you well? Excellent. Okay, he's got emo only chat. He's redeemed. Oh, God. Unbelievable. There we go. Emo only chat for the time being. He's redeemed his points. He's redeemed his points. It's going to make it interesting. So you can only chat in emotes.
Did you recover the items I requested?
2-year anniversary. Amazing. Yeah, okay, see, Linksy, you've just broke your own rule there. You've just broke your own rule. He requests emotes only chat, and then what does he do? He types. Oh dear. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I saw a button, I clicked. Nice. Now here's the question. What is the answer to everything in the known universe? But you can't do that in emotes. Well, you probably can.
An Umpari woman has been watching us from down the hill.
Oh, brought me legs. Oh. Okay. Rukan. Hello, Rukan.
What purpose brought the three of you to the ruined temple?
Yeah, let's go back up the hill. Excellent. Oh, hello. Ooh, okay. We're gonna pull. Yeah, we pulled. We pulled. Rubbish. Let's yeah, stand in that puddle.
What said our distant
okay, that's fine.
My sister's thoughts dwell upon the evils that might lie within the Mahda Korbo. I do not know which it will be.
Mahda Korbo. It's the treasury. Yeah, that's fine. Gather information about the residents of the upper ward. Okay, let's head back into Umbad Bar Habel. I mean, it does look cool. And you can travel around that whole place. The problem is its performance is not the best. But that is the case of large cities in an MMO, with a lot of people running around with a lot of NPCs and quests and activities happening to make it alive. It can always be a bit performance hungry, especially in an older engine like this. WDK, oh viewers of plenty, oh viewers of plenty. Whoa. There we go, WKD555. Thank you for the sub. We're in emo only mode. In fact, we can turn that off now. There we go. Seeing as Linksy just accidentally, redeemed it. Excellent, excellent. Marvel Hoose. Right, let's go find some of these of the upper ward. So sorry, it's not a thing anymore. I had mixed views on this, but from the comes to a new world in the end. But maybe this is the best, so they don't make a total mess of it. I mean, I was kind of intrigued because I wanted to see a different perspective on Lord of the Rings. There's kind of good and bad for competition rather, in terms of the gaming space, because if you want to be better than somebody else, then you need to put the work in. So for LOTRO, it's kind of, hey, you're the only MMO for Lord of the Rings, so you kind of got a monopoly, but there's nothing to then push Enid Global 7 to go along and go, do you know what? We need to do a bit, better work, spend a bit more money, improve things. I'm not saying that you over there. It would have been brilliant from Amazon. I thought New World was amazingly good looking, but it wasn't necessarily the best gameplay loop. Would that have been the same with a Lord of the Rings MMO? Possibly. I think with Amazon, you knew that there was always going to be some form of transactional thing happening where
What do I think of the
you would be
kindred of
buying the
coin?
game and then they
I
would
think
want
they
more
ruled
money
us
from you.
well and fairly.
So who knows? I mean, I like the IP of Lord of the Rings, but not every game is fantastic for it. But I think this one kind of rode on the tailcoats of obviously the hype around Lord of the Rings at the time because of the films and then the subsequent Hobbit films as well. So yeah, but I do, I think it's a shame because obviously some devs will have lost their jobs, but also we'll never see the vision of what they thought the world would look like.
What do I think of the kindreds, the coins?
Okay.
This is a difficult question.
Right, let's go down to the lower ward. So yeah, it's very much a shame. Like I said, we don't get the competition that's going to push SSG along. I mean, they're probably thinking, oh, we dodged a bullet there. Oh, I think there absolutely was. I just think it's MMOs are notoriously long development cycles. Hence why it will take several years. I mean, games take several years to create anyway. No matter what genre it is. You know, I'm talking about like high-level games. If it's a small kind of indie game, you can, you know, you even hear like these little indie devs that make a game and it's taken them 2 years of their life to do. That's, you know, one person doing it. It's going to take a while for a bigger studio to make a bigger game, and it is the way that it is. Games do take a lot of money. They do take a lot of time because you've got to pay for, you know, the staff. The costs of development aren't just for staffing. Hardware rentals, maybe. I'm gonna miss somebody behind me. Maybe the running cost of the studio, etc., etc. It's just ridiculously expensive. So, Amazon, if they don't think that it's necessarily going to be a wondrous hit, yeah, they're going to drop that hammer on it, and they did. Okay, through here somewhere. Down here? Where are you? There. Okay. Hi, Carl. Found a man wearing blue and silver on one of the north-south piers of the Sail Haven. How has LOTRO been running lately anyway? Have you seen an influx of players coming in due to coming into holiday? Honestly, I haven't been playing much for the last couple of months. I've been playing like Battlefield 6. I've been playing Ark Raiders. That's taken up a lot of my time. Also, Ball Pit. I've been playing that as well, which, you know, is just a phenomenal little game. I really enjoy it. So yeah, I don't really know. I've been looking at the numbers on here. I mean, the numbers are dropping off now because it's getting close to like, well, nearly 11 o'clock here in the UK. So Central Europe, it's nearly midnight. So it is starting to drop off in numbers in that way. But earlier when I was on, there was still like 1,300, 1,400 people. So seemingly still bringing in the folks to play. I'm sure there'll be an influx again when the new expansion launches, but I don't really know much about it. I haven't kept up with it. Just been kind of too busy with real life work, new dog that we've got, and you know, everything around that. So yeah, I haven't been able to game and stream as much as I used to do. Can we go across this way? So yeah, it's kind of gone on the back burner a little bit, unfortunately, but it is what it is. My only concern is that it's just going to be similar to this expansion, and I was kind of like, meh, about it. I don't think it's going to blow me away in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, she's doing good. She's doing all right. She's getting there. She's getting. Oop, hello. Woo, hello. Yeah. She's obviously growing, getting a bit older. You know, she's only like 15 months now, or something like that. You know, so she's still got to. She's still a pup, essentially. Yeah. How's the dog? Yeah, that's not what we wanted to smack there. It was actually the wrong pier. It does peer over. Rubbish. Be bestowed. Defeat. Okay. S1. I'm a sort of when I played Death All the Fantasy RPG and now resorted to going back to Star Citizen. I have not touched Star Citizen in years. Hello. I've got 2 ship packages, both lifetime insurance versions, but I've not touched it. I don't think I'm going to touch it until it gets anywhere near launch, and when that is, no idea. I was hyped for it. I've got a golden ticket from when Chris Roberts talked about it at GDC, like in 2012, was it, or something like that? Whereas now, I kind of lost interest in it. And I actually don't think it, whenever I see it, I just don't think it's going to be as fun a game as what people would like. I think it's going to be too sim-like for a lot of people, and I don't think they're going to enjoy it. Obviously, the people who are kind of backers and have been into it for a long, long time are just going to lap it up and love it. But I think for the general masses, I'd be surprised. But it doesn't matter because they've made the money.
I saw you in the Citadel, stranger. You were there. What brings you to this city, stranger?
Okay.
I deem you have sought me out. Why?
And I think that's the problem. I mean, if you're spending that much on the game, that people are going to be... I just think it's going to be too much for people, and how accessible a game is from the start off is whether you retain that person. There's not many people who will stick at something and then just go, oh yeah, I finally kind of get it. There will be some. There always is. You know, it's like our game. Some people just, you know, bounce off it straight away and then they come back to it and go, I kind of dig it now. I was the classic example. I use myself as a classic example. Our first game, Everspace 1. Hello, we can't get through there. Can we get through there? No, we can't. I backed that game as a player. I wasn't anything to do with the team at the time, and I played it and I hated it. And I even told Michael, the CEO of the company, when I finally got to meet him, and I just said, look, first game, beautiful, loved the look of it, hated it. And he just said to me, he said, is it because it was a roguelite? And I went, yeah. I said, I just could not get into the mindset of a roguelite. You know, for those that don't know what a roguelike is or a roguelite, it's the style of game where you will start off as a weak character. You will play so far, you'll probably die, you'll get sent back to the beginning, but you'll have some kind of currency, some kind of way to get stronger. And then from that point on, you will then try again and see if you can progress further. Probably some of the biggest examples of this kind of game type is like Hades, the game's Hades, something like that. It's difficult to get into. However, I persisted. I kind of played the game a little bit and then I dropped it. I'm like, no, I don't like it. I just didn't like the gameplay loop. But now I kind of do get into that gameplay loop. Pitball X or Pix X Ball. Hang on. Pit X Ball is a roguelike to a degree. You kind of won't get very far. You'll probably die, not complete a level, and then you'll have to get stronger, progress, etc. And you just keep repeating it. I do like that. Everspace 1 I eventually got my head around it, and I fell in love with it. And then, you know, I started streaming it, I started playing it. That was when Michael got in touch and said, look, you'd like to stream for the game, blah blah blah, and then here I am working for the company. So having that ability to grab somebody is very, very difficult. And I think because Robert Space Industries has made so much money from the game, and will we get a game that is actually worth the money that's been funded towards it? I'd be very surprised. But this isn't me speaking as a game dev, this is me speaking as a player. I'd be very surprised if they had the same kind of retention as they hope. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people, but I think within a short space of time, a lot of people will bounce away from that. Exactly, they can't back out. They're way down the rabbit hole. But it's even like stuff like the game capture that they've got of, like, say, Gillian Anderson or Gary Oldham and stuff like that. Eventually that's going to look outdated because they did it so long ago. Mark Hamill as well. It's going to look so outdated because they did it so long ago that the release has just not happened. And they're just pushing and pushing. It's like, oh look, we've got this new ship. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's really all the. And I think part of the problem is Chris Roberts himself is that he just sees, oh, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this, instead of just like, hang on, we need a problem, we need a product, and it needs to be out. And it's just the eternal feature creep.
What did he say?
And I really don't think it's conducive to the long term of the game. I think the worst thing that could probably happen is when they finally release it, it actually gets panned. It'd be like, okay, this is all that money, it's amazing, but there's not a game there. You know, it's boring, it's dull. Space is difficult to make fun because space is empty. So I'll be interested to see how it pans out. Like I say, I backed it years ago before I had anything to do with Everspace or anything like that. I backed it and I just wanted to see what it was like, and you know, I had hopes because I liked Freelancer and, you know.
So it is true. You really have come to Umbar. I did not think it could be so. And yet I see many strange patrons here at the Hungry Deep. They must be friends of yours, if friendship with Seagon can yet exist.
They are the crew of the Wave Hunter, captained by my friend here. I value their friendship most highly, and yet... what use is my friendship when those I hold most dear come to the greatest harm?
You would die for them, and they for you.
Aye.
My own crew was the same. Though all the forces of Gondor be arrayed against us, they would stand with me against them. But Azagoth spent their lives with nary a thought.
Easy. Yeah, I mean, Squadron 42, if it comes out, it's the single player element of it. I think the problem with that is that people are going to blast through that in such a short time. I don't know how long the actual campaign is meant to be for that, but even if it was like 50 hours, people will have it done in 2 or 3 days. And then afterwards, they're like 30, 40 hours, okay? Then they're like, okay, now what do we do? What do we do? And they're still waiting then for essentially the Star Citizen, the whole kind of universe that is going to be the playground. Everybody's looking to see what it is. They've kind of gone under the radar. I think what people find strange is that they're just like, here's a new ship, buy it. Here's a new ship, buy it. Here's a new ship. They don't want that. They just want a game now. And I think that's why people are just like... Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's a kind of an entryway into that, but yeah. I think it's...
I am just so tired, Seagon.
At a point
so
of,
long,
you know...
my hatred consumed me.
A tipping point, essentially.
Hatred of you. Hatred of Denethor, your master. Hatred of Gondor. It wears out a man, such hatred as that.
So you have come back.
The steward Denethor is dead, Meshka. Seagon came here to speak honest words with me.
Oh, I have heard his honest words. They do not excuse the hurts he and his master inflicted upon us.
No. But I have come to understand the snare in which he was caught. The kindred of the coins was supposed to be different.
I do wish LOTRO did the graphics update, but I don't understand return on
to
profit
Umbar.
would never be worked out. Yeah, it's never going to happen.
Lost sight of that.
It's way too much work.
She will still pay for that crime. I have not forgotten.
And Azagoth. The man I knew would not have slain the child. Not for any reason. What changed in him to consider such reckless slaughter?
So it was with the steward Denethor. He changed. I know not the cause, but his mind became clouded, and his heart was hardened.
I served Umbar, and you Gondor. When did each of them cease serving us?
Indeed.
What am I hearing, Bolondor? Does this man turn you against the kindred?
Qualang!
Bird!
Qualang, it is all right. We are not in danger.
I like that bird. He is afraid of nothing.
Indeed. Cool. There we go.
And so, you stand before me once
Dr.
again.
J is outside Darlaja.
We will reassure the folk of Umbar Baharbel that the peace will continue.
Cool. Whoop. She's jibber jabbering to it. Yep. Whoop. Up and over. Yep. Quick. Quick. Boy. Okay, yeah, that's the person I need to just hand those in, and that is that person over there. Cool. There we go. Right. I am going to bid you adieu at this point because I've got work tomorrow. Plenty to do in the world of video games and everything. Don't forget if you... Oh, we're on an ad break, aren't we? I better just wait because we're on an ad break. If I start doing that, people will be like, oh, he does a bid. Let's just check. Is there anything that I can sell? We'll keep that. We'll keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid. Get rid. Get rid of them. Get rid of them. Cool. What did I say? Get the semblance of Nakasi's hands and the semblance of Nakasi's tunic. Okay, cosmetics. Cool. That's always good. That's always good. But yeah, I'm going to get out of there. If you've not already, do make sure you use all of the words, all of the codes that are available for you. Explore our world, and thank you 2025, I think, is the other one that you need to be using as well. Let me just check it. Yeah, explore our world, which gives you some of the stuff. I'll put it into the chat again. Make sure you use that, and also thank you 2025. So if you're playing LOTRO, make sure you use both of those, redeem them in the store, get some free content and free stuff, which will be very, very handy on your travels. But yeah, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go enjoy some snoozes before I start work tomorrow. Enjoy your gaming, whatever you're doing. Thank you for the subs from DKD and Linksy and Hark, and also the sub from the raid from Pixel Bandits and all of your friends over there. Super Duper Ted followed me the other day, and Erica as well followed earlier, so it's been good. More LOTRO streams in the future. I'm sure we'll do more Arc Raiders. I'm sure we'll do more Pixel bashing with Ball XP as well. So yeah, we shall see what the future brings. But yeah, in the meantime, folks, take care, be good. We'll see you soon. Ta-ta. Oh, now. Bye.